The 41,000 acres Ada Songo salt mine developed by Electrochem is envisaged to produce to meet salt consumption demand for the African continent if given the needed capital support. As part of conditions for the Minerals Income and Investment Fund to invest in the company, it is expected to list on the Ghana Stock Exchange to allow more Ghanaian participation. Interacting with the MIIF delegation after a tour of the mining site, Group Chief Executive of Magdan, Kweku Apromfi, disclosed that the company is waiting for government to constitute a new board for the SEC in order to resume the process.
SEC didn't have a board from June all the way to the end of the year, so we couldn't go ahead with the listing and then complete it. What we then decided to do was to wait for the new board to be appointed. And once the board is appointed, we'll continue and go through the process. The prospectus is ready, and so we're good to go from our side. Once the board is in place, we'll continue the processes, and then we can conclude. Going on the public exchange was actually one of the conditions that we had negotiated with MIIF.
After going through a tour of the enclave, Acting Chief Executive for MIIF, Justina Nelson, was impressed about the investment and maintained government commitment to ensure the listing and all the necessary funding.
Electrochem is not the only equity organization that I'm paying a visit to. I intend to pay visits to all the companies that we have equities in. And seeing this is a national project, they have been able to utilize the funds, but there is more discussions that we have undertaken behind closed doors for them to be able to be listed on the stock exchange, for them to be able to start generating dividends for the government. And we want to intensify our royalty collections for not just Electrochem, but for all the other companies that we have stake and mineral companies that are in this country.
The total investment from MIIF amounted to 363 million cedis as at the end of 2024.